Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Realm of Vasten. So, we're back here again, but not for long. No, not for long, because we have a collab to do with Fixxitt again. I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what is going on in here. We have a dragon head. So I finally brought it over, yeah, ended up taken what I had built in creative and then basically built it block for block over here. So we actually have a dragon head up here now. And of course, I forgot to light everything up there, and so I am getting just I keep getting attacked by mobs and stuff. And so that and of course I fall. That's be fully expected. I don't even Okay, I've got wood. That works. There, that way I can actually get up here. There we go. And then stay away from this so Cloud Toast doesn't get so nervous. That was so funny, his comment on the one video where I've just been so used to just jumping back and forth all over this. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, so this is a dragon head. So let's go ahead, let's pillar up some. So you can kind of get a better view of this. Because yeah, this is, I was very happy with the way that this ended up turning out. So, with this, of course, there's going to be more detailing and stuff. So there, once I actually get like the slabs and the stairs, because like there's supposed to be stairs around the nostril there. And then we've got the eye, over here, and then some horns. The horns are going to be a different color. And then we've got the dragon. And then once I actually figure out the color palette for it, then we can actually, get a little bit more detail in there. But I didn't want to put any slabs, for the cobblestone, because I've been using cobblestone, diorite, and granite to, kind of, build things out. Like the main body right now is cobblestone, and then the head is diorite, and the horns are in the granite. And just so I can kind of see where, the different places are. Oh, and the lower jaw is cobblestone. Because, what I'm thinking is possibly doing a two-tone dragon. So, like, the bottom jaw here and then down into the belly would be, one color. And then we would have the main body as, like a different, different color. So definitely still trying to figure that all out. But that is all right. Just as long as we're still building. And there's still lots to do on the walls. I've been mostly concentrating on trying to get the framework done. Because if we come over here, you can kind of see that, the body is coming down and then it's going to come into the tail and around. I'm kind of using the shape of, like how a lion sits. And so with that, the chest is much bigger. And then as it gets down closer to the hip section, the body actually thins out. And so that's what this is here. So the body is thinning out from the actual, rib cage. And it's coming down, and it's going to, just continue getting smaller and smaller as it, with the tail. And then you'll end up having the hind legs kind of sitting up over the body. And then the front legs are going to come, pretty much like, kind of just a little bit of an angle and then out. So that is the dragon so far. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut over to the clip that I did with Fixxitt. We are still working over in the Hamlet, and we made some progress, and that is what we are going to be updating you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and cut over to that, and then once that is all done, then I will be right back with you guys.
Hey, everybody. We're back. We're back in our Hamlet. Mantis, what is this called?
I don't know.
Well, we could go with I don't know. I think we could be a little bit more original.
Yes, a little bit more original than I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Viewers. I know we did this before, and it was like 3 months. But viewers get to pick the name of this Hamlet. How's that sound? So, name it in the comments of this little sheep Hamlet, and then we'll discuss it on Discord, and we'll just pick the best name. And okay, so viewers, you get to name this little Hamlet. Mantis, what did you do in this little dirt hut?
Well, this little dirt hut, this is, kind of like the staging. Because I'm glitching on my video. Nice. Am I glitching on your side?
No, it was completely
It's
It
weird.
looks like you're
I was going in
peacefully
and out of the
asleep.
bed, in and out, in and out.
I've done that before because of the 1 block height. Yeah, it does that.
But yeah. So this is just kind of like the house for the staging area for shipping out the wool. And so we've got
Nice.
just a little bit of an interior here, and some place to sleep. So especially like if somebody's actually coming, walking through like we did to get here. Well, me and Pixel.
Right, exactly.
There's some place where you can stop off and just kind of take a nap and whatnot. There's
Yeah,
nothing in these chests.
to my viewers, you might not recognize what you're seeing here. So the idea is there's a house, but then if you go inside the house, sometimes people put stuff on the inside. Now, this is foreign completely to my channel, but this is called interiors that people really like sometimes. I mean, I've never done one, but I've heard that they're great.
Yes, there are interiors to buildings.
Yeah, I don't have one. I just have a computer sitting on all vacant floors and a one chair.
Nice.
It's pretty great. So yeah, I like these carts that you did. These are really cool too.
Yeah, I think these were actually yours, possibly.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It was in the
like
screenshots when I was going around the server just taking like a whole bunch of screenshots. Wagons were one of them, and I'm like, ooh, I think this one wagon will look really, really good over there. So I modified it just a little bit and put him over here. And then if you actually,
I think that this is probably Pride Ceratops, to give full credit. I'm pretty sure this is their build. I think.
Okay. Well, then if it is Pride, fantastic job.
Yeah, it's really cool, right? These wagon wheels, aren't these a great idea? Like, what a brilliant idea, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to give full credit, it's all me. It's my idea. To give full credit, I mean, so Germ actually did it and put it in the pack and figure out how to do it with chisel and bits. But it's like, hey, Germ, why don't you make the wagon wheel? Why don't you make one of the trapdoors wagon wheels? And then I did a really, really, really crappy version of just like this horrible art, like no dimension art and stuff. And then he's like, yeah, so I'll just do better. And then he made these wonderful things. But
yeah, they're awesome.
It's funny when I watch Germ's update videos, I just never hear him say, "Hey, Fixx, that's a great idea. I really love that idea that you completely gave me."
Nice.
Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, wait! Open up one of the chests.
Okay. Oh, what do I do now?
Open up one of the chests.
Oh, what's this?
I actually put wool in them.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So each of these chests have wool in them, getting ready to be shipped.
Wow, that is super cool. Yeah. So we actually have some sheep. You can't see it from quite right here, but there are some sheep. We just finished like sort of fencing in the pasture. I guess we could go look at that here recently. But man, so you did these bridges, which are super nice.
Yeah, but you did the texturing.
I did. I after you go texturing, you can never ever return to not texturing. I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself anymore. It just looks like it's been repaired about 20,000 times, and I love that. I love that aged look. Oh, I love the side of this one too.
Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different on this one, since especially since it was a smaller one.
This is really cool. I really love how you did the stairs that go up. I've never ever thought of doing something like that. That is such a good look.
Yeah, I did something like that on one of the towers when I was doing the towers on the World of Solitude. I really like how just like the stairs and the slabs and stuff, they interact.
Yeah, that's really good. I've got to sort of take a mental picture and use that in the future, because that's a really nice thing. I threw together a little gate here, probably a little more ornamental, to be honest, than it should be given what it is. But it was one of those things I just started putting down blocks and didn't stop. And then this thing, I threw this up kind of quickly here because I realized the problem, we wanted a place where water was coming under this bridge. Like, this water did not used to flow under here. So there's a river just on the other side of that. And we thought, well, we should take advantage of that. So we made the ice come in here. But then what the problem is, the ice immediately freezes in this biome. So it has to have a roof on it, Minecraft mechanics wise, right? Yep. So I threw this little thing up here to make it like a little watering hole, put a little soul sand in there. And then under some of these, there are slabs, which prevents it from freezing as well.
Yeah, and then I like the touch with the soul sand.
Yeah, the bubbles help. I did that in a swamp not too long ago, and I think it really made a big difference. And look at this block right here. Isn't that nice? That's a brown concrete.
Ooh, yeah.
I had never used it in the ground before, but it looks like dried caked mud, doesn't it, from here?
It does.
So that's something I'm going to use more in like forests and things like that. It's just the brown. It's like it looks like shingles on top of a roof, but if you put it here, it looks like a cracked mud.
Yeah, it was so natural. I didn't even I didn't even notice it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
really.
I like that.
It's something I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember in the future. And then here, you tore down all these trees. Thank you very much. And that is a fake. That's actually a fake ridge that I did there. But I did that, and I tried to put some stone blocks to make it look like maybe it's been partially man-made, partially nature. I don't know if it's quite there yet. I feel like there needs to be some supports. Do you think wood would help that out, like some beams?
Well, you would either want to use beams or oh, and of course, now that I'm a spot, I can't think of it. It's like what they use on the side of churches, but buttresses. Buttresses. Yes.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, that might be more interesting actually too.
Yeah, because it would add another another layer to it.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. We'll add that at some point over there. And then just I'm not totally sure of the mechanics of sheep. It's an interesting thing. Sheep will not willingly walk out onto sand. I mean, if they're pushed or something, they will. But if you have like sheep with a sand border, they will not walk on it generally. I don't know if that's the same for ice. So I did put a little wall back in the back, and also I thought that might help keep wolves out if there are wolves over there.
Yeah.
And it's at least a block and a half high on both sides, so it should be safe. Not that wolves can't just walk right over the top of these mountains and just fall in, but
oh, I found some pork chops because of that. Some of the pigs apparently got pushed off, and it's like, oh, pork chops. It's like, sorry,
do
piggy.
wolves kill pigs? Do wolves kill pigs? I don't even know.
No, just the sheep. But no, because like we got that piggy up there, he's stuck. But if something comes along, then he's gonna end up falling down and getting hurt and dying. And
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Poor sheep.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can just tell Pixel Brew that there's a pig there, and he'll come rescue it. Another thing that we did is here, we lowered this landscape here because this was a natural overhang. And man, you built up this thing to make it look like it's supported, not going to collapse.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't much of a natural overhang. It was only like a block or maybe 2 blocks tall. So we came down in, and I think this really makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Maybe we could texture it a little bit with some cobble or something too. But nice. And then actually, I think we could feel safe to let these sheep out actually if we wanted to.
We definitely could.
And breed more. I don't think that they can get out.
Well, if nothing else, we'll find sheep all over.
That's true. Yeah, right. I'm fairly sure that there's nowhere that there's a 2 block high or only a 1 block high.
Right.
Well, I mean, they could get around, like they could go over here and stuff like that, but they still can't get up over the cliff. So I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then the last thing
I checked over here as well.
Oh, yeah, there's a cave over there.
Yep, I made sure that it was closed up so that they can get to it.
I wonder if there's something that we could do with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what, but when something natural like this happens, I kind of feel like we should utilize it somehow, but I don't really have a good reason or way to do it. So maybe we could look to our comments for that as well. If you have a good idea of what to do with that cave, maybe a secret bandit cave or something. I don't know, something fun.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Hi. He's like, hi.
See you later.
Well, I figured, I'd come over here too, so that my viewers can, kind of see, what's over here.
See the before. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, winds the whole way around.
What? No. A chicken just randomly died.
Oh. You killed it, didn't you? And you're trying to blame it on random death?
No, I was literally looking at it. It blinked red and then fell over dead. And all it was left was the meat. I would have gotten a feather if I had killed it.
If you want food, I would happily give you food. You don't have to go around killing wildlife.
We got the chicken cooker now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because I completely stood you up last night. is why we have that. We were supposed to record last night during the Super Bowl. I wasn't even thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I was like, hey, let's record tonight, 9:15, whatever, cool. And then I'm sitting there watching the Super Bowl, and like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, like, all right, Fixx, see you later. No, and ran to the computer, and you were gone. I'm such a jerk.
I had actually built that before. Okay, there's a bed somewhere around here. I had built that before. It just happened that was when I had announced it, because we had actually, gotten some chicken. I wanted to make sure everything was working before I was like, hey, we got a chicken cooker.
Well, I'm a big jerk. Everyone can call me a big jerk. Hashtag what do you hashtag Fixx is a big jerk face in the comments. All right. Anyway, I am about out of time on this. I'm probably way over time. But thank you for joining me and showing off what we've done. We have a lot more to show you here, but we're keeping it under wraps. On just on the other side of that ridge, there's some stuff.
There is.
So you have to come back and check out next episode. For anyone on my channel, please go check out CraftingMantis' wonderful channel and builds, both here and your other series. I hear there's a new secret series coming soon, I'm excited to watch it. And I'll see everyone else next time from the Realm of Vasten. Thanks for joining me, Mantis.
Thank you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that clip with Fixxitt. It has definitely been really interesting, actually, working with him on the Hamlet. Definitely a lot bigger of a project than the last time, and it's definitely been really enjoyable, and it's nice, being able to bounce different ideas and stuff off of someone else, and just kind of have something kind of spring from from that collaboration. So, but with this, we do have somewhat of a block for the body. This is just general shape, and yeah, it is very blocky right now. But I wanted to at least get somewhat of an idea of where this is going, and this this has allowed me to see that this is a very unnatural curve. Because it looks like the dragon's got somewhat of like a hunchback going on up there. So I'm gonna need to kind of smooth that curve out a little bit, and that's also one of the reasons why you do it in a block that you really don't care about, because you can go through and make as many modifications and stuff as you want without having to worry about losing anything in the process. So if I have a whole bunch of cobblestone fall on the ground, I'm like, whatever, I'm surrounded by stone. So, but that's also one of the reasons why I decided to use the granite and the diorite as well, because I'll be using some of those, in terms of like, adding texture and stuff to the cave, but not quite as much as say like the the andesite and and the actual stone. Though cobblestone will come into play, but I have almost as much well, no, I can't say that. I probably have about half the cobblestone as I do stone. So I don't think I'm going to be running out anytime soon. As you can see, I still have a whole bunch of mobs falling off of it. But yeah, so this is the dragon progress so far. I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. Both with the the dragon update, and then the collab with Fixx. And there's definitely more to come. And then like Fixx had said in the clip, definitely looking forward to some of the things to come on my channel. So definitely working on some stuff. And so if you guys like this video, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel. And it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.